moving on. Military airstrike hits Yobe civilians in error. You'll find this story on page 10. 10 people were killed, over 20 injured.
Yeah.
And it's in error.
The Air Force denied this yesterday first. And I was trying to follow the story, so I was asking questions, there was no official information first. The Air Force said they didn't have any such operation in Yobe State, and that they were not operating in Yobe at that time, but these are real people, real incidents, the Vox Pop reports that we saw were people saying that this is what happened. A plane dropped a rocket in this Buhari, the village is even called Buhari village. That was the name of the village in Yobe State, in one local government in Yobe, and that people died. 12 people. Some people were saying 12, some were saying 10, and a lot were injured and they're in hospital. And they were real people because it did happen. So the question is, who did this? We know that the Boko Haram ISWAP operates in that area. Is it Boko Haram ISWAP? Eyewitnesses say no. It's a plane that dropped the rocket. As far as we know, Boko Haram ISWAP don't fly planes, so it's probably the Air Force. But at the end of the day, stories began to emerge with the Air Force saying they will now investigate. And this morning we hear that it was probably, an interdiction in error. It probably thought it was an ISWAP camp and they hit it. This happens, operationally these kind of things happen. But there's no need to deny it immediately. I think that the first thing to say is we'll investigate. Yesterday, Governor Mai Malabuni had issued a statement to mourn with the victims, and he indeed was the one who said this might be an error, but people have died here, and we must mourn with them. So it's an unfortunate incident. We agree. The Air Force had made a mistake. It's not the first time. Remember, there was RAN at one time in Borno State. A mistake like this too that also killed people. When you're having military operations in civilian population, civilian populated area, you cannot run away from these things. But there's a need to be a little more careful. That's why they call this warfare asymmetric. It's hard to execute, because it's not a complete war zone. There are people who are still living their life. Villages populated by civilians, innocent people. And if you begin collateral damage, that's what it is. If you begin to pursue Boko Haram elements, and you probably don't know where they have entered. At least Boko Haram elements, they enter anywhere. They will just go into a community populated by civilians and use them as human shields. If the authorities, the military, do not have all of this information, they probably hit a civilian community thinking it was the Boko Haram camps, and then we'll have to try damage like it's unfortunate and sad, but I think when these kind of things happen, own up, admit it, and apologize, because these are real people, real humans who have died, paid the supreme price.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more, leave a comment and like. Thank you.